guys. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. It's Tuesday. Currently, let's see what time it is. It is 11:41. As you can see by, I don't know if it'll focus, but 11:41 as you can see. Anyway, had some notifications there. I've got a person that won't take a hint to leave me alone, but anyway. Well,
I know who it is too.
well, it's not that.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
But anyway, today we're going to be working on the Foxbody hatch today. When I get back from eating a late breakfast, we're going to go and eat. Yes, I got rid of the beard. Feels great. I've got my father with me. He's holding the camera. He's trying to say hello.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Anyway, well, before we get to the topic I'm going to talk about, I want to say thank you for those who have subscribed already. We're currently at 89 subscribers. This channel is very small. This is the third upload this week. I'm going to try to come up with an upload schedule. But as you see, somebody that works a time to where they're off, like rotating days, like I work 12-hour shifts. I go in tomorrow night, Thursday night, Friday night, 12 hours, all 3 12-hour shifts. Then I get off Saturday morning. I don't know if there's anything going on Saturday morning. Is there
I haven't seen anything.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure something probably is, but I just haven't looked.
Well, but anyway, either
cars and coffee or something.
Maybe cars and coffee. I'm hoping so because it's January now. It's first of the year, so car show season will be back in full swing really soon. Also, another event coming up. It's called No Limit Track Days. I believe it's what it's called. That happens to fall on a Sunday. But after my church, I'll probably go up there and film. Am I taking this car to run it? No. This car's bone stock. After ripping it around that one day, Sunday, I don't want to do that car like this. It's hard on it. But anyway, I've said that before. But aside from all that, I'm going to be doing filming there. A friend of mine will be running his Grabber Blue Mustang. I've got some suction mounts that I'm going to buy, and hopefully he will let me film his car getting a wheel stand. So stay tuned for that. I may take my other car. It may be done by then. It may be done. So I may be running my own car to this. But I'll give you the rundown on that car. I think I've said it multiple times. It's a 92 LX. It happens to be my first car. It has a gazillion miles on it, like 450,000 on it.
On the body.
Anyway, it's
on the body and the rear end.
It's on the body and rear end.
We're going to see how long the rear end stays together.
Yeah, we're going to see how bad that rear end, see how weak or strong that rear end is. They say the 7.5s can't hold up. Well, we're going to test that theory with the mile 302. But
first GTs had them. Had 7.5s.
The first GTs had the 7.5s.
Yeah, so yeah.
The week after next is only have one day off. But I need to come up with an upload schedule for you guys, for content for you guys to see. But anyway, like I said, I ain't going to try to talk too long because the battery of this thing goes dead quick. But I want to talk about something else. I lost my thought for a second. But was it car detailing? Yeah, it was car detailing. Be careful when you're dealing with someone else's work. Look it over real good, clean it real good, and see, and notify the customer of what's going on, especially are done as quick as possible and get it out of the shop.
Yep. Cut corners.
You cut corners, it's not going to.
No, that ain't never good.
It's never good to do that.
Cut corners. No.
Because you harm the paint.
You harm your
So,
reputation.
Be careful. Be
Harm
careful
your own
with that.
reputation.
Well, it's just, I'm talking about the paint. Like I said, you got to care about the paint. I care about the customer more than I care what's in their pockets. So, well, like, how much do you charge to fully detail a car? That's why I have a series of questions. I'm gonna be like, well, how much money can you spend? How far do you want to go with it? What kind of shine are you looking for? What are you wanting done? If you want a ceramic coating done, that's gonna cost you. But my prices are very competitive compared to someone else's. But I've got 2 coming up in garage. I need to look about that, getting the ball rolling on that deal. But anyways, I'm not going to talk anymore about that. Just be careful on who you take your car to if you're local in area. If you want me to do your car, I will travel for the right price. Just make sure you have a heated garage. I will do it. It's just, you know, some cars that I've had to turn away because of previous detailing crappy, preppy job. It was terrible. The last one I done, I couldn't save the paint because it was ruined. It looked like somebody had, I don't know who painted it or what, but it looked terrible, and I had to turn them away because I didn't know how thin or thick the paint was. And the body felt slick, so somebody had been in there already trying to get them places out. So to save my business and my reputation, I told the guy, I said, well, I'll try a spot on your car, see if it'll come out. It did not. It was just, it looked terrible. It had trash, or it looked pitted places in the paint. You could actually feel it with your fingernail. Unfortunately, with that, you run into a liability problem, and I'm afraid that's what he was wanting me to do, is buy him a new paint job. You know, I could have took sandpaper and possibly got them out and saved the paint, but as you're sanding that down, you're thinning that paint and that clear very thin. Yep. So in the long run, it's not worth it. So, and also using solvent-based products on your car also don't help either. So this is why you need to use my products that I sell and just promote. But anyway, without further ado, getting back on the Foxbody, we're going to be working on it today, trying to get some other odds and ends done on it. Get the fuel lines mounted up and get the cross member hooked up. That is my 2 objectives to get done today. I may hook the battery to it and see if the fuel pump works. I may work on that today. But anyway, I'm going to shut the GoPro off because the battery's getting low and the video's getting kind of long. So I'll see you guys at home. Alright guys, we just got breakfast. Decided to go ahead and go to the parts store and get some finished up the rest of the things that I need for my car. We're going, not this one, but I'm going to show you what I've got. I had to get to preventative stuff, maintenance. I got a fuel filter. I just went on ahead and just got just a local one from AutoZone, just a Duralast. Fuel filter is a fuel filter. Budget build, keep this in mind. I had to get some drive shaft bolts. It's not drive shaft bolts, as in keepers for my fuel filter. I got the drive shaft bolts right here, as you can see. They're clearly brand new. It's just when you're putting a car together like this, you want to make sure that you have the right, you want the bolts, you want the good stuff. And I bought some PB Blaster. This is really good for getting bolts loose that are very stubborn. So over time here, bolts hot and cold, all the, you know, the weather, you know, creates rust, condensation, hot and cold, and causes a bolt to get, sometimes they'll get, not all of them, but, you know, as you're learning, some bolts are hard to break loose, and that stuff really helps penetrate the bolts. So it's been a lifesaver for me. So anyway, it's not a sponsored video. I just figured I would run those by you, make sure that, you know, you need the good stuff to really do a project like this. But yeah, today's topics are to not topics, but today's objectives is to get the undercarriage done completely. I'm wanting it to run. I'm getting a fuel filter right now. Like I said, I've got it. I'm waiting on my father right now. He's ordered something. I don't know what he's getting, but anyways, without further ado, I'm gonna shut it down. I'll see you at home. Okay, guys, we have been working on this car for a couple hours or so, and I've been having to study on how to get this fuel line ran. We ran into a debacle on how it's supposed to be because it was a 4-cylinder car, and then we've had to convert it over to to fuel injection, to EFI. So in order to do that, you've got to run the fuel lines, and there's no holes on how to run that. So, but anyways, with that being said, I've been having to study, and I've got the fuel line started. So I'm gonna take you guys out there, and I may put you guys on time lapse on see if I can get this rest of this fuel line put on. So without further ado, let's go out there, and I'll show you what I've got. But yeah, this is the debacle. And my dad's working on my transmission for me. I wasn't expecting him to do all that. Appreciate it. But anyway, let's get to work. I'm gonna put you guys on time lapse. Okay guys, as you've seen, we've got the in the time-lapse mode, we've got the cross member hooked up, and we got the transmission mount, found the bolts for it. Everything's looking tidy, looking really good. I'm gonna have to get rid of that Y pipe, and I've got the H pipe right here. It's either H or an X that I bought. So it's the H pipe. It's gonna go up under there. We had to take away the fuel line. We had to reroute the fuel lines. We're trying to get them back on now. So that's what he's doing. It's an aggravating part.
Making sure I got it all the way down.
It seemed like it went on a little easier last time.
Yeah. I put oil on and stuff.
Alright,
make sure I get them the right way. Of course, this one has a lock. I would remember that.
When you put these lines on, they should snap out on, but for some reason the bottom, that's the ones that we have the trouble with the most.
I don't understand why.
They just do, but the top one's going really easy. You want me to do that?
I got it.
It don't look right.
No, I ain't done yet.
It's on there now.
Yep.
Alright.
Of course, you won't get this on if you ain't got it. You won't get that lock on right there if you ain't got that down. It won't let you.
So this one goes on right here.
Yeah, right? The big one goes there and the little one.
Alright. So these should go on like...
Hold up. Yeah, one's got to go above the other one.
One goes above the other. Make sure they fit. Actually, yep, there it goes on. And
snap into that one. Bicycles. Did I get them bicycles?
Probably did.
You better not. I'll shoot it. Did it go in?
Nope.
Nice. That's got to be right, because see, it's the way it's fitting.
It went in. Alright.
There we went. Hard to snap that time.
Now, when you get these lines on, pull them, make sure they don't come loose.
You should hear a click or snap.
You should hear a click or a snap. Same thing on the bottom, but they're
well, you do have harder. A keeper. You do have a keeper on the main.
They're a little harder. But we're gonna have to get a little creative with the fuel line. Like I say, this car was never equipped with the V8 fuel lines. I'll probably catch a lot of hate comments on it, but we're gonna try to tidy it up the best way we can. I was trying to look for a stock car that I could go by, but I don't really know anyone right now, and the only person that I know is about an hour and a half away, and I just don't have time to go see him right now. So I'll go see him in a couple weeks. Maybe he'll give me a reference photo of a stock car that he has. And that's all he does, specializes. Look up Fox Resto. I'll tag the business. But my next plan of attack is I'm going to be doing I'm going to be putting in my favorite thing. So I'm going to put you guys on time lapse and you guys will see here in a minute. But the transmission's in, trans mount, all across member, it's hooked up. I might hook up the drive shaft later, but I don't know.
Put them bolts in the car.
Yeah, that's right. But
didn't you bolt these?
Yep, I just bought new drive shaft bolts. I may put them in a little bit. So
I'm lucky enough to make us have something.
Yeah, I'm glad you did. All right, well, let's get you back on time lapse. I'm gonna be putting my favorite part on. Talk to you guys here in a little bit.
I'll hold off on the fuel.
All right, guys. We got quite a bit done. I did get some of the fuel line, as you've seen. It started. We've got once again the trans mount, cross members all hooked up. Thanks to my dad, I was out. I got a little frustrated. I had to take a break from it, but we've got the cross member hooked up. I should have hooked the drive shaft up, but I might do that here in a little bit. We'll see. I'm going out tonight and I'm going to be doing some stuff, but I don't want to make this video too long, but I wanted to bring you guys some content. But we installed my favorite part, which is the shifter, and the gears are just all together. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, there is reverse. We got reverse. We got first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Now, to get, sometimes reverse is a little cantankerous. I got to get some thread locker for this. But this is the original. I shouldn't really be running it on this, but I like this. I want more of these. send these to me. If you guys have some, let me know and I will buy some from you. I will buy them from you. If you have an original Hurst ball like this, I want it. But yeah, this thing, it feels good. It does like it's supposed to. Feels, gears are tight. It's all close together like it's supposed to be. But in case you wonder, that Ford racing thing, it's been there since we've had it. Well, actually, no, it's been there a while. But yeah, it's got the 7,000 RPM tach, 140 mile speedo installed. I need to get a new headliner, so I'll be going to Fox Resto after next couple weeks and talking to them. Yeah, this car is a sunroof. Does it work? Look. Yes, look, indeed, the sunroof still works. Sunroof still works. Huh. After all these years, that thing is still functional. How about that? But pony emblems are still there.
I did that.
Yes,
I did that when I owned a golf cart.
Yeah, he actually owned it first. I actually got my license in this car. He taught me how to drive in this. But Casey, yeah.
Talk to you. All you had to do is take off.
The next part that I need to buy, which is going to be a little expensive. I can take your safety glasses off now. I've got to get a clutch cable. I might have to drop the column to get to it. Maybe not. But
yeah, we can find somebody with little bitty hands.
Yeah, find somebody with little bitty hands. I.e. me.
Anybody know a little Asian dude somewhere?
Besides farm trucks, man.
Do what?
Besides farm trucks, Asian.
Yeah, hey, we got Asian out here.
Yeah. Anyway. I think I'm gonna end the video here, guys. It wasn't a lot of content, but hopefully after I get some sleep Saturday, we'll have nothing going on. I'm hopefully we can get the fuel lines hooked up. Tidied up under here. Get the tank plumbed and everything. Get all that hooked up. Get the drive shaft hooked up. It seems like a lot of work. It's really not. It's just trying to find the bolt taps and stuff. Huh? Yeah, we're done. Excuse me. Father asked me a question. But yeah, once again, I'm excited about this car. And the next, I'm gonna stop it right here. All right. Being that we've got most of this car pretty much done, I'm gonna sit the GoPro down. I don't know if you guys can see me here. No, that's not gonna work. That's one thing I don't like about the SRS wheel, it don't tilt down. I guess I'll raise you guys back up. I want to say, what will this car run? What will it run? I'll give you a basic rundown of the car. It's a 4-cylinder car formerly. As you can see, like I said, I got wires ran down. I need to tidy that up too, but clearly it's now a 5.0. It's a 302 punch 60 over. It's got a Jasper block once again. Has under drive pulleys. It's still running the 7.5 rear end, and the rear end is geared 345, and we're running a 4-cylinder T5 transmission. The heads are Windsor Junior heads on it. I'm not sure what roller rockers it has, but it has a comp cam, 93 Cobra upper and lower intake. I've got to finish off one more thing underneath the car, but she's coming along. But what will it run? I'm guessing it'll probably turn if it turns a low 8, I will be beside myself. If it turns a 7, I'll be happy about that. But the car doesn't weigh anything, as you can clearly tell. It's gutted. But leave in a comment below, what do you think this car will run? I would hope an 8 and an 1/8 of a mile. Around here, there are not many quarter-mile tracks, mainly 1/8 of a mile tracks. Like, I live in the foothills of Carolina, so there's Farmington Dragway, there is Wilkesboro Dragway, and there's Mooresville Dragway, Shady Side, Piedmont. But I believe the first outing that I'm going to take this one to is going to be Farmington. By end of the month, hopefully that this thing will be somewhat together and drivable by then. Hopefully in the next upload, I said this before in the previous, but we ran into a debacle today with the fuel line. We're still studying on that and on how to route it and make it clean. Trying to do it right. I don't want to look everything to look terrible. I'm wanting to do it. Yeah, it's cheap, but I want it clean. But the thing is, what will it run? I'm hoping an 8, but it probably won't do that. It'll probably do a one-wheel peel all the way down the track, because the rear end is original under this car, and it has tripped. The mileage, the trip odometer, before I changed it, tripped 3 times. Or, like I said, it probably tripped once before we bought it. So I'm saying 400 plus thousand miles, 450,000 miles maybe, if not more. I used to commute back and forth in this car, let's see, probably, 5-6 days a week when I worked in Mooresville. Then my mother drove it. She drove to Statesville every day, so it was 40 miles a day for her. Then when I drove it, it was 40 miles there and 40 miles back, so that average, that tripled. So this car's been through a lot, and it deserves to be a hot rod now. So leave your comments below, see what it would run. But I'm going to end it there, and I'm probably going to get ready, and I'm going to head out for the night. Me and the old Blue Mustang has a date tonight, so gotta love the single life. But anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. And guys, we will catch you in the next upload. And as what Rodney says in his videos, we're lovers of all 4 eyes. All things Foxbody. All Fords. I'll actually open it up. All GMs, Dodges, Mopars. I love them all. I just prefer a Ford product. But I love them all. You guys are welcome to comment, share this. But we will see you guys in the next upload. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. And we will see you guys in the next upload. It never ends.